Well, welcome back, guys. This is Johnny from SouthernLPs, and we're gonna keep going with Chrono Cross. I know when we left off last, I was standing on the pier, but I kind of forgot that, so I started talking to her. But this is the first message, I swear. You're gonna get the whole conversation. I did manage to work on my mic problem a little bit, although the sound and video are still gonna mess up every once in a while. I'm really sorry about that, but I'm trying my best, you know. I'll try and get that resolved as quickly as possible. But for now, let's talk to Lena, who is our main squeeze. He's talking about some Komodo scales. Mom asked me to babysit the kids. Sergi, Lena, look at me. I'd rather not, actually. Yeah, you little douchebags. So basically what's gonna happen now is she's gonna go, oh, blah 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 blah, remember when we were little kids? Yada yada yada. And she's basically gonna go, hey, go give me some scales for my necklace, you lazy son of a bitch. And it sucks, because we're gonna have to go get her these goddamn scales, which are a pain in the ass, by the way. I really do hate these goddamn missions. Sure, no problem. Yep, bitch. Good. Alright, seeing as how there's only 3 at Lizard Rock anyway, let's go cause the extinction of a minor species, shall we? Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be slow, but it's kinda whatever. I've been trying my hardest to make it not quite as bad on you guys. Also, I apologize if I'm talking loud. I'm trying to compensate for Fraps' predilection to when you record with a mic with Fraps, it tends to make the game audio much, much louder than the mic. And so, well, okay, this is the village elder. First off, he's basically going to give you a combat... Oh my god, it's not slow right now. Basically, he's going to give you a combat tutorial. And yada yada yada. But the most important part of being right here is you go up to this little dog thing and you go, hey, son of a bitch, pay attention to me. I think it's a girl, I don't know. And she goes, is that a Hecrimbone? A present for I? How do you know to accept or not to accept? Me accept your present and me shall help you. It's like talking to fucking Tweety Bird. My pretty Miracle Power X. And this is our first party member, Poshel. Poshel. Listen, you can pronounce it however you want. I'm calling her Poshel. And we're slowed again. Momentarily. We're just gonna stick with Poshel. We're gonna stick with all the names unless I feel like fucking with one random person. If I don't like them, I probably will. And we're off. Since I don't feel like getting bitched at by the old man or wasting any of my tablets. I'm not gonna fuck with him. If you go in this house, basically all that happens is there's some chick who explains to you the save points, which I think they're called Books of Fate. Tomes of Fate, some shit like that, I don't know. I don't know. The save system in this game is actually kind of nice. It's kind of standard, but I really like it. Simply for the fact that, you know, it is old school. It is the classical Square Enix. Speaking of saving, I'm gonna go ahead and save now. I'm not going to cut this out because I just can't be fucked to. But what I will do is I'll tell you about myself. See, here's my other game. Basically, you know, I'm a full-time student at a small college in Central Florida where I live. Grace and I have known each other for a long time. I am 18. I graduated from high school in June. I really, really like Let's Plays a lot, to the point where I watch them almost constantly. My favorite is probably Halloween 4545. He's the man. And I can't handle scary games, so I have to watch his to beat them. The only scary game recently that I've beaten has been Dead Space 2. But here we are at Lizard Rock. I'm sorry, I'll get back on subject. I know. Gotta push this big ass rock out of the way to get anywhere, which I don't understand the design point of that, by the way. There's a lot of enemies to fight here, especially for a starting area. There tends to be like a lot of fighting to do. That little dragon thing they just ran through, that's a Komodo. This one is kind of common sense, a trap. You roll the stone in front of the cave that leads to the other side of this little coral outcrop thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. It gets trapped in it, you run in the hole, and start beating the hell out of it. Beating small animals. The prospect of every great Japanese RPG. I could make so many jokes, but I'm just not feeling it. You know, you can make all kinds of jokes. You can be, you can make jokes about the cove, and if Grayson heard me, he would just be pissed off that I even mentioned that. He and I actually had an argument one time about the sentience of dolphins. But yeah, the Komodo enemies are pretty simple. All you gotta do is just beat the ever-loving hell out of them, and they're not anything special. $48 gold. I always wondered, why do you get gold for killing enemies? Like, have these monsters like eaten gold? My personal preference is to go to the area south of here next, which involves squeezing by a beach bum. Sorry, bud. Just because it makes getting the northeast area or northwest area done last makes it easier, because that's where your exit is to go to Apasa Beach. Hey, buddy. I'm not gonna bore you guys with these fights. I'll do a lot of fighting off screen to actually level my character. But as far as like on-screen leveling, I'm not gonna fuck with it. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think you guys really want to watch me, you know, grind for an hour to level up my character a little bit. Oh, god damn it. Oh, one or two fights should be bad, just a necessary one to suppose, because these are necessary fights to get to the Komodos. So you have to pretty much beat the hell out of these beach bums, who are very, very easy enemies to beat, actually. Usually, you know, two strings attached and they're gone. Can't really stand up to you. Oh, damn, critical. The screen will flash like that when you get a critical hit in this game. Those little bastards are annoying, though, because they can do, if I'm right, they're the ones who do Aqua Beam, which does a pretty significant amount of damage, actually. Another thing that I like about the combat in the series is that it really, really tends to be fast-paced, which is quite a break from the annoyance that is everything else about this game so far that I've experienced combat-related. Because the controls are kind of finicky. If you hit side by accident or something, or you're trying to go up or down, you end up switching party members, and I hate that shit. That's the only thing that I get irritated about. Story-wise, this game is amazing so far. And just design-wise, it's awesome. Once again, Square Enix, you can't really ahead. And now he's racing behind. That's cool.